Hello and welcome again to this edition of Piedmont Business Live. I'm your host, Ken Morris, and today we're talking to Kirk Sparks. He is the president of Bright Plastics. Kirk, thanks for being with us this morning.
Good morning.
First, tell me, what does Bright Plastics do?
We're a custom injection molder, 2 plants in North Carolina, primarily focused in additional value-added services and doing things a little bit odd, a little bit different, working with a lot of odd materials and more complicated issues.
So the plastics that you guys make, what kind of products would we typically see those associated with?
A lot of medical products, things you would see from drug testing to IVs and surgical items, things such as that, electrical products. Telecom market's big, especially in North Carolina. A lot of military, we do a lot of unusual military applications, things like that.
Okay. So how is Bright Plastics different from your competitors?
Well, it starts with our employees. We're very blessed to have a really great team of employees, a lot of good benefits. Things have gone well for them there, so we built a pretty good, cohesive team. And drilling down a little bit further, the strength of our business is we're an engineering-driven business. We have a great engineering team, very technical aptitude, and we have a philosophy designed to distribution. We start out working with a patent, designing products, taking things all the way to the distribution where we'll inventory the finished product for the customer for a just-in-time delivery. That's really where we're different, design to distribution.
So I would assume all plastics aren't alike. So you, with the engineering team, you have to put a lot of research and design into making quality products.
Absolutely, absolutely. And that's where we have a great team. On-time delivery and quality products usually wins out.
Gotcha. So what obstacles do you see in the future for your business?
Biggest thing we face right now is a labor force issue, finding a skilled labor force. And we've done one thing with several other companies in the Guilford County area, formed an apprenticeship program where we're recruiting kids from their senior year out of high school. They come to work for us, they continue going their senior year of high school, they work for us through that year, they start out at a community college next year, and we pay for everything. We pay for their community college education. When it's over, they're not obligated to necessarily stay with us, but we're trying to create a situation where there's more skilled labor in the workforce. Everyone doesn't have to go to college necessarily to have a good income and a good career, and so we're trying to fill that gap. And then, no doubt about it, healthcare is a little bit of an issue. I mean, we spend a lot of time trying to manage our healthcare costs and make sure people have adequate care for something they can afford. And then the last thing really that we face is, some of the trade issues. I mean, we compete with the Far East every day, and everyone needs to understand it's a global economy. We're not just competing with somebody, say, Virginia or South Carolina. And so those are really the things we face, not unlike other manufacturers in North Carolina.
Yeah. And I imagine with the apprenticeship program that is, it's really a win-win situation. You get a quality employee right out of the gate because you've trained them in your business, and they get a great job and an education that's paid for.
Yeah, it's education that's paid for, and they're paid along the way. Works out pretty good for them. And then if they choose, they can go on to a 4-year institution, which we hope some of them do if that's what they want to do. Gives people an avenue where things are taken care of for them financially, and an avenue to further their education. So it's good for everybody all the way around.
That is. That's great, and what a terrific investment in your people. That shows that Bright Plastics really cares about employees.
There's 8 of us in Guilford County. I think 3 more companies are joining next year. They're already coming on board, and a lot of kids have been hired right out of high school, and it works out pretty good for them.
Terrific. So why has North Carolina been good for your business?
North Carolina is a great manufacturing state, and no issues there. Great transportation when you look at the highway system,
right.
With 95, 77, 85, I-40. North Carolina basically is one-day delivery to about 70-75% of the United States population.
Wow.
So that works out really good. We're in a good geographic location. Having the 2 plants helps us. But having a good manufacturing base in North Carolina brings in a lot of supportive industries. So there's a good supplier base to support manufacturing. So it's going well.
Yeah, I didn't even think of that until you just mentioned it. But of course, you rely on people supplying you with raw materials and other products.
Yeah.
And so having all of that easily accessed has got to be great for your business.
Works out good. I think, and particularly Guilford County, Alamance County, this area around here is actually the largest manufacturing hub in the state of North Carolina. So it's a good market.
Terrific. So how do you see your company growing in the next few years?
Well, we'll continue to grow in the same markets. We grow a little different. We're not. We're very diverse. We're not stuck in one market or focused in one market. We focus on the capabilities that we have and the services needed in the marketplace. So we'll do everything from really odd materials, your different carbon-filled products that maybe a lot of other people don't want to do. We do a lot of decorating. We do a lot of assembly. And then, like I say, our philosophy, design to distribution. We can take something from a sketch on a napkin all the way through to get a patent for our end customer and then stock the product. And so, as we compete with the Far East, cash becomes an issue. Mm-hmm. And so if we can inventory product for our customers and then make on-time deliveries, it frees up a lot of cash for the customers, which lowers overall total cost.
Terrific. Kirk, thanks so much for sharing your story about Bright
Sure.
Plastics with us.
Sure.
And if you want to know more about Bright Plastics, please visit their website. The link is at the bottom of this page. It's also at the end of this video. We thank you for tuning in to Piedmont Business Live.
Thank you.
Kirk, thanks for being with us and sharing your story.
Absolutely. Thank you, Ken.
Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you again next time.
Thank you.